Hi again, welcome to Column in the Kitchen, and today, well, we're going to be making something totally different, a nice dessert, a really scrumptious dessert, believe it or not. It's called a chocolate eclair, and I've made these several times and really enjoyable, very tasty, and a great treat to have on special occasions. So come join me as I show you how to make one of these chocolate eclairs. So I'm at the cooker now. I've got my pot and I've put just cold water in here. I've put in 250 mLs of water into my pot. Just turned on the stove here, and I'm going to add a stick of butter, which is around 113 grams. Just a full stick of butter going into the pot. You're going to bring these guys to a boil. So we're going to bring that to a boil here, and then once it starts boiling, we're going to add our flour. That'll be about 4.4 ounces of flour going into the boiling substance here. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, as you can see, our substances, the water and the butter, is coming to a boil. Now it's time to add the flour. Again, 4.4 ounces of flour going in to the pot. And stir that with a wooden spoon or whatever you've got. So we're going to add this in, and we're just going to slowly mix it in and combine everything together. And the whole key here is to get it to thicken up and not stick to the sides. Now you want to take it off now. You want to take it off the hot burner there. And now you're going to keep stirring it slowly, mixing everything together, making sure it becomes real thick, because this is the choux pastry you're putting together here. It's not an easy thing. I thought it was, but it's not. So the whole key here is to stir away, adding your flour with the butter and the water. And it makes this lovely, thick choux pastry. And this is all part of the eclair, of course. And you want to get this right, because I'll be honest with you, I've done this and I've added too much butter. And if you add too much butter, your eclairs coming out of the oven will be flat or just completely burnt. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. So this is key, to have just a stick of butter in there and nothing else. I mean, you could add just a tiny bit more, but not much. One time I put in 2 sticks of butter, and I'll tell you what, I'll show you a picture of what happened. They came out flat as a pancake. So you don't want to do that. And anyway, as you can see, it's thickened up very well. And you'll always notice, if you see like kind of juice around it or something like that, then you know you put too much, either too much water or too much butter into the substance. So you don't want to do that. So there you go, it's not sticking to the sides. That's exactly what you want. See that? It's not sticking to the sides at all. It's perfectly thick and it's coming away in lumps, which is perfect. And now what you're going to do here is you're going to put on a plate and you're going to flatten it out. So let me show you that real quick. Let me see if I can do it where I am right here. Maybe I can not burn the plate. So yeah, I'll just give it a little bit more mix, just to be safe. Just mixing around here, as you can see, looking good. So you're going to put this on the plate and you're going to flatten it down, and you're going to put some plastic wrap over it for about 15 minutes and let it cool. Okay, I'm putting it onto the plate now. Oh man, that just came off perfectly. Look at that, it's totally empty. So here, get your spoon, flatten it out on the plate. It's going to cool faster. That's what you want. Because after it cools down, you're going to be putting this into a mixer, and you're going to be adding 3 whisked eggs to this. You're going to mix it up in the mixer and it's going to look great before you put it in the piping bag. Okay, I think I've flattened it out pretty good. What do you think? It's kind of bright, I know. There you go. That's what it looks like. I know I've got too much light here, but you see what I'm talking about. So then just get your plastic wrap. Should be enough. Hopefully. Put that over your substance there. Ooh, just melt a little bit of the wrap on there. Anyway, so you're going to let this cool down for about 15 minutes. Okay? 15 minutes. Right, we're back. And we're over here with the mixer. As I said, we let this cool down for about 15 minutes. And it looks like it's about ready. It's a little slight lukewarm, but it's not bad. Once you gave it 15 minutes or so. So then I've got my 3 eggs over here, whisked in this little bowl, ready to go. Now you're only going to put that in gradually, not all at once. So first of all, get your plate and the spoon, of course, that you used earlier, or whatever spoon you got. Put that into the mixing bowl. It's nice and thick, that's the way you want it. No juice running out of it, no butter running out of it. I'm just going to add this slowly, making sure you get most of it into the mixing bowl. Had a few occasions where some of it, half it went on the floor and the dog got it. Anyway, it's in there now. Don't have to worry about that. There you add your whisk. Stick that in there. Make sure I got that in perfectly. And now bring up, it depends which one you've got, of course, in the mixing business. This one's a KitchenAid. Very handy. It's like having another set of hands. It's fantastic. So you're going to gradually turn this on. Slowly does it, as they say. Slowly does it. Get your eggs ready. 3 whisked eggs. And you're going to slowly, as I said, add this to this. We'll turn her off. And it looks like it's pretty well done, doesn't it? It does indeed. So we'll get this guy off here and scrape what parts are still stuck in here. That's a good sign, I think, that it's stuck to this. Because I've done it before where it hasn't stuck. It's been kind of wet and just kind of drippy, and this is not dripping. This is thick. I do remember having success with this. We hope, right? We hope. Good. We're going to put this in the piping bag now. Now, I would definitely tell you, again, make sure you have a jumbo size piping bag. If you get a small one, it makes it very difficult. So as you can see here, I've got a jumbo size piping bag. You can buy them off the internet or so. And then this is a jumbo size French star tip. I bought one that was really small, as I told you earlier, and it just made them mini eclairs, tiny. This makes a standard size eclair. So you roll back this part here to get that stuff in here. It's a little easier. I still make a mess. It's very hard not to. And you can see that. Look at that. See how thick that is? That's what you want. It's like mashed potato. Homemade mash. With lovely butter and milk and all that stuff. Okay, how did my hole get? There we go. That's better. You gotta put it in there. Let's see how she goes here. So we're going to try and pipe her out slowly. It's not easy. You wanted to do it quickly. not easy at all. Here it comes. About there, 13 centimeters. Stop her there. There you go. 13 centimeters long. You're going to put these in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes on the middle tray in your oven. Okay? Alright, I'm about to put them in the oven now. You can watch me put them in. I'm putting it in the middle shelf. Oh, don't they look nice? I hope yours looks nice too. So we'll see in about 30 to 35 minutes. If they become golden brown around 30 minutes, take them out. You don't want them to burn. It's between 30 and 35 minutes is when you know they've risen, they look brown, it's time to take them out. Alright, we are back after 35 minutes. We have cooked our beautiful pastries here. As you can see, they've risen, they're not flat, thank goodness. They look really nice. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 delicious eclairs coming up. So the next thing we want to do is, of course, turn off your oven, because you're going to put these guys back in a few minutes for about 5 minutes. And why you're going to do that is, well, you're going to actually, before you do that, you're going to prick each side of these to let the steam out and the moisture. Just give them a little prick on both sides, just to let that stuff out. These are nice and hot. I can feel that for sure. Oh. So I'm just getting my ganache together here, chocolate ganache. I've melted my chocolate in the microwave, and of course, as I told you, this is about, what did I say this was? About 200 grams of chocolate chips. And then I've heated up my cream, which is about 130 mLs of cream. I'm going to mix them together. Ooh, that's a little hot. I'm going to mix these together a little bit and make the ganache. Hopefully that'll sink in a bit. And I'm mixing those together. So I'll make a nice ganache. Looking good. Not too bad at all. It'll probably thicken up, I'd say. We'll leave that off to the side. And hello, Libby. The dog has just showed up here. This is the knife I used a little bit earlier, and I just wanted to show you. I'm just going to put one of these in half here, one of these eclairs. Down the middle, as you can see, down the middle. You see that? Punch it with my I punched it with my hand. Anyway, that's what it's going to look like. There's some of them might be more puffed up than that, but anyway, that's what you're looking for. I'm going to split them down the middle, and then I'm going to have a top and a bottom, and I'm going to pour the cream in here in a second. I'll show you how to do that with the piping bag. So here we go again with our piping bag. I'm going to fill the cream up in the piping bag so we can pipe the cream into our fillings of our eclairs over here. I'm using my tip again, my French star tip. It's a nice one. It's a big one, you know. It's good to do this. So I'll put it on every left one. I'll do the back ones first. I've seen some of the bakers do fancy movements on these things, and it's pretty cool. Oh, it even puts the nice design. You see that? Puts a nice design on the eclair. It's time for I think it's time for the chocolate ganache. Chocolate is probably getting thick, and you can see it is. So we sat it down for what, 7, 8 minutes, and now you can see it's much thicker than it was before. So all you're going to simply do here is you're going to just drip it on the top of the eclair. Just like this. As best you can. I'm not a neat person, as you can see. Okay, well, we have finished the eclairs. And now it's time to take a bite. I'm just going to get one and half it and take just a little piece here. See what we think. See how it came out. I'll take a little bit of this one here because I had a little bit of a half already taken out of it from coming apart. So here it is. Chocolate eclair. Very nice. Love the taste. Pastry's delicious. Chocolate on top. Haven't had it with the milk chocolate before. I've had it with dark chocolate. Very good. Very good. I'm just glad that everything came out. Cream is lovely. You can taste a little bit of vanilla in there. Gorgeous. The ones I had flat, you know, the ones that didn't work out, this is what I did with them. They're like little flat eclairs with a little drop of chocolate on top. It'll come in handy, I think. That is the chocolate eclair. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it worked out fine for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Please don't forget to do some comments and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more things coming in the coming weeks and months. Oh man, I would take a little more bite of this stuff. Very good. Well, until next time, this is Colin in the kitchen signing off. I'll talk to you soon. Let me know what you think of the chocolate eclairs, and send a picture if you have ones that you've made. Love to see them. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. This is Colin in the kitchen signing off. Bye bye.